And we are live. Welcome for this special live stream for ETB Project. This is the end of the first project for ETB, and so today we are going to vote for the winner. So if you don't know what is the ETB Project, so basically this is a series of hackathon that where we're going to build project together based on the ETB token. So the ETB token is the community token of EatTheBlocks that I airdropped a couple of months ago. So we're going to build a series of projects based on that. So for each of these projects, everybody is free to participate. And at the end, there will be a vote and there will be a prize for the winner. And so today, the winner for this first project will receive a cash prize of $1,000, and plus I will receive ongoing support. So hi everybody in the chat. So we have Sovik, Moran, Batman, Jim, we have Yan, Hesam, Mark, THX. We are going to start with basically the requirements for this project. So for this very first project, we are building a voting app. So this voting app will allow us to do some vote based on the ETB token, and this will be proportional. So if, for example, we make a proposal and someone has, I don't know, a 1,000 token, another person has 2,000 token, well, the person who has 2,000 token will have more vote than the first person. So that's the idea. And so because I wanted to maximize the participation, I wanted this app to work off-chain, so not on the blockchain, but outside. But still, I want it to be related to your address and to your holding of token. And so for this, we are going to use a system of signing where in order to do the vote, MetaMask is going to prompt you to sign your vote. And we're going to have a centralized backend that verify the vote. And so it's not 100% decentralized, but it's basically a compromise we're doing in the short term just to launch everything and make sure that everybody participates and nobody say, oh no, I don't want to participate because I don't want to pay transaction fee. So with this voting app, it will cost you $0 to vote. Oh, I see we have some new people. So Comunitas, Namworks, Abhishek, Andrew. Cool. So for this project, we had three applicants who built project, and so I'm going to show you the demo that they sent me, and we're also going to go through their code. So first we have Mark. So Mark, this is the GitHub repo of Mark. This for his project, and so I'm going to play his video for demonstration. So there is a possibility that you don't hear the sound. So if you don't hear the sound, let me know. I will find a solution. Okay, so I'm going to play it in 5. Let me see. Let me play this. Okay, we are the beginning. Okay.
Hi guys.
Play it now.
I want to present my voting app. Well, let's create a subject.
Okay, so do you guys hear anything for the audio? Do you guys hear the audio of the demo video?
So it's easy to see. Here you can put in the comma separated issues that we're going to discuss. And
sound okay. So when I play the video of the demo, you hear okay. So I don't say anything. Yeah.
So we're creating a subject now. Well, the pool is created. So when I go now back to the voting app, you can see that it's loading. There's here a graph with what's voted on. Nothing is voted on yet. I have here 452 tokens to vote with my account that I've been logged into with MetaMask. So that's here. That's account 1. If I switch accounts, I can go to account number 2. And I have there 189 tokens. So that will be visible when I load the page. And then you see here that it changed to 189 tokens. So let's make a vote here. let's do the hands-on lab, submit my votes, and here are the 189 tokens. So when somebody else goes in with another account here, they will have a different amount of tokens. This one has 300. So when we refresh the page, oh yeah, your vote is counted. Thank you for your input. You cannot put it in, put your input 2 times. Here it's also counted as 100% at this moment. We have switched the accounts now, so there's tokens available for this account, and it's 301. So when this one votes, it will be a significantly bigger part of the votes will be for him. So yeah, again, we can't vote twice. Let's do this one more time just to see if it works the third time. Now we do this with account 1. This has a small bug here. It says that it has 0, but I know it has tokens. Yeah, it has 492. So let's submit this one on the 1. So you see the votes are in. Now what happens if there's an account really with 0 tokens? And I think this account has really 0 tokens. The bug is in MetaMask and not in the application, by the way. So something is not correct there. So probably the token is not registered correctly. Now here you see that this account has no balance, so to vote with, so it will get this error. Well, yeah, it's the little bit minimum viable product. If I go here into the database and I go into view my records, you can see here that the records are here. I can change the time here by doing this, edit the documents. If I edit this time to a date in the past, for example, like this, you will see that if I select an account with tokens that I voted with or not, it doesn't really matter. Let's get this account. I'm not 100% sure if this account has tokens. Nope, it doesn't. Always goes wrong when you do a demo. And if we go to account 16 that has 200 tokens, you will see that the voting has finished. Thank you for your input. Well, actually, this account didn't get to put the 200 tokens in, but anyway, it has expired, and these are the results. When we create the next one, let's create another one. There will only be one vote possible at a time. Let's let this one expire in 2 days with a simpler text and submit this one in the poll. And if you go back here, you will see that it's only the test that we get here, because that's the last date that is put in the database, and that this is the current one at the moment. So yeah, I hope you liked the video, and yeah, that's it.
All right. So here was the first demo. So a very nice, Mark. It seems like you've implemented the majority of all the functionality. I really like the graph that you've made when we see the different votes, so that we can visualize clearly what's going on. The interface is pretty simple to use also. One thing that I'm not sure is that if you integrated the signature, because it seems to me that when someone is doing the vote, I'm not sure that I didn't see the pop-up of MetaMask that asked to confirm the signature. So maybe you can confirm here, but I'm not sure this was implemented. Okay, so then I'll check out quickly the code on GitHub. So okay, so do you guys see GitHub? Yes. Okay, so this is the repo for the project of Mark. So we have the backend and the front end in the same. So yes, I guess Mark used my skeleton app that I've done before, and so this is the Next.js. So Next.js is a framework for backend and front end. And so let's go in the page, and so here in index.js we have most of the code. Okay, so let's go down. So yeah, so here we have our HTML, and here, yeah, so basically this is some React code. So here, for example, we see all the proposal. Here we have different function to load the data. So of course this is not a tutorial, so I'm not gonna go into as many detail as usual. I'm just going quickly to show you the overall architecture. And what else do we have? We have the private page for the admin is here. So the index to basically to allow the admin, so me, to create some new polls. So this is a separate component. And on the backend, so we have the API, and so here we have different endpoints. So the nice thing with Next.js is that everything is clear. You can create a route very easily like this. And so with this route is where we create a poll. So there is a password for the admin to create a poll. So very simple authentication system. And so here, depending on what is sent, here we have the sanity check. So here, unauthorized access, for example, and if everything is okay, we create a poll. And here, this is in the happy pass. We respond with 201, okay. And then you have the different endpoint. And so let's check out in create vote if there is a signature verification somewhere. Okay, so let's scroll down. And no, I don't see a signature verification. Yeah, so I don't think it's there. And so and there is also the part on the database. So this is in I think in lib db. So yeah, we connect to a MongoDB database by using the Mongoose driver. So that's how we can store the data of a vote. Okay, so it's good job for finishing this. Just too bad for the signing part, but overall, I mean, the app works pretty well. So yeah, thank you, Mark. Congratulations for your work. Next applicant. Oh yeah, and I think there was a demo also, but yeah. Oh yeah, so this is the demo, and here it tells me that I don't have any token balance, so it showed me this. Okay, so here little advice on the UI in your dApp. I think it's good to show as much information as possible, even though the user might not have his MetaMask setup or everything. But because if you show to the user too early, you show him like a big red screen and tell him, okay, no, you cannot do anything, then less people are going to use the app. So if possible, try to show as much data of the app, even if the user doesn't have the proper setup. Okay, so the next applicant is Samet, and so we are going to play the demo of Samet. Okay, so let me see this video number 2. Okay, so let me start from the beginning. All right. Okay, so I think this video doesn't have any sound, so it's just visual. All right. So is it the N? I think so. I think so, guys. Okay, so let me put back his video. Just 1 second. 1 second. 1 sec. Okay. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about this. So I first of all, the UI for Summit, it's pretty nice. Really, I can see there was some work that was done. We can see also the graph of all the votes. I like this. I also like the section on the last votes. What else did I like? There was the feature to sign the votes was clearly implemented because we could see the pop-up of MetaMask. So yeah, really nice work. I really like it. Then let's see his code. So this is all in one GitHub repo. This is also a Next.js project, and I think that this time there was I think Summit basically use a more how to say advanced way of doing a React app, so by using a Redux, etc. Because I can see like middlewares, hooks, components. So it seems like very well organized. I mean, I can tell right away that Summit probably has a lot of experience in front end app. Here you can see the different elements that are very well separated. So every time you have a big app with React, it's always like this. So each component is very self-contained. Usually it serves a specific purpose, and usually you try not to put too much stuff into it. And what else do we have? Yeah, so DB. So that's for all the interaction with the DB. So let me see which yeah. So use Mongoose as well. So here we define our schema. Yeah, so if you want to understand the data model, you can check out this part. And hooks. So hooks, this is basically how we load. This is used to load data. Then what else do we have? No, middleware. So this is yeah. So it's been a very long time. I didn't do Redux, etc. But here this is used to authenticate the admin. Okay. Then so in the store, let me see what we have in the store. Okay, so that's how we handle the state of the front end. Okay, so this for small app, this can be a little bit you don't always need to do this, but if you at the same time, if you do it at the very beginning, when your app grows, it's easier to grow your app if you go with Redux from the beginning. But it takes more time at the beginning. Okay. Then we have okay. So most of the action is in pages. Yeah, so index.js. Okay. So we load a lot of component. Okay, wow. So this is super well organized, and I can tell it really uses the latest way of the super modern way of doing a front end app. Yeah, use some hooks all over the place. It's different. It looks very well organized to me. Okay, wow. This is really a super big component. Okay. Then we have some API, we have some endpoint here, and so we're not going to do all of them, but I think one which is important is how we do the vote. So is it in projects? Let me see. At project schema. Let me see. Just want to verify where is the where we verify the signature, because this stuff is. Oh, hi Julian, unable to view the GitHub. Okay, I'm so sorry guys. Sorry. Okay, can you see it now? Can you see it now? Can you see the GitHub now? Yes or no? Can you see the GitHub? Can you see GitHub, guys? I hope I didn't lose everybody. Oh, this is so horrible. This happened to me a couple of times. I mean, you mess up with the screen, and then you wait 5 minutes, and everybody has left already. Okay. So sorry about this. Yeah. So basically, it looks like this. So yeah, if you used to a front end apps, probably this looks very familiar. Okay. So we not gonna spend too much time on the code, but I just want to find the place where we verify the signature, because this is a very, very critical part of the code. Let me see, is it in polls? Here, poll ID. Okay, vote. Okay, so vote.js. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so vote. So here we validate some parameter. Let me see. We get the balance of token here. Okay. And so here, this is interesting. Like from an endpoint, you can call another endpoint of your backend. So I think it's what we're doing here. And what else? Pass signed message. Okay, so here we have our signed message. And here we use a function recover personal signature, and so that's okay. So that's how we verify signature. And so where this is coming from, recover personal signature. Where is this function? Recover. Okay, so this is from a package which is called EatTheBlocks. Okay, so this is good to know. You see, I didn't know how to do it. So I mean, you learn something. You learn how to verify signature here. Okay, so we do verify signature and on the backend, and that was super important. Okay, cool. So that's pretty much it for the code of Samet. So congrats, Samet. Really nice implementation. And so yeah, so the demo. So there was a deployment for the demo, but unfortunately here it doesn't work. So that's why I asked for some video to be recorded before, because I've done a lot of demo before, and I can tell you for every demo the the live deployment never works. It's always like this. Okay, so next, last applicant. So this is Jan. So already I can see on the GitHub of Jan that is very active, because he has a lot of repo here, a lot of contribution. So I'm expecting something great. And so we're gonna play the video. Okay, so let me put the video here.
My name is Jan,
okay, so
and I'm going to present to you my version of the voting app for EatTheBlocks. The website is divided in 3 sections: the list of proposals, the creation of a new proposal, and the About page. Let's start with the last one. You will find information regarding the project, the network used, and the ERC20 token address, as well as list of administrators like Julian and me for the demo. When you want to create a new proposal, you need to be an administrator for now. Start by connecting your wallet. If you are not on the right network, you can change it. We can now start creating our proposal. Let's start with a simple one. You can use a Markdown language to customize the description of your proposal. For choices, you need at least 2 suggestions. you can always add more. You need to select a start date and the end date. The number you can see is the current block number of Binance Smart Chain. It will be used to compute the voting power of each participant. When you publish your proposal, you will need to sign it. The proposal will be sent to IPFS in order to be decentralized. This is the result. You can see that the proposal is currently active because the end date is in the future. We can now vote. Let's try accept for this one. You can see my current voting power. My vote needs to be signed. And the vote will be sent to IPFS2. We can now see my vote in the list, and we can verify the signature of my vote. You have the ability to log out from your account. And you can display more information about the application. And finally, there is the light mode. You can go back to the home page to see the list of proposals. For now, we just have one. Thanks for watching.
All right. So that was it for Jan. So I have to say, I'm really impressed by the work of Jan. That was really gorgeous, a beautiful UI. He used the color of EatTheBlocks. He used the logo, so that was really good. On the admin screen, when we create new poll, we can create so all the choice of a poll, but in a very neat way. So there was a lot of work in the UI here. What else? We do have a pop-up to sign the vote. So it wasn't MetaMask, it was something else. So I think that's because he uses his ledger directly. But I'm pretty sure it also worked with MetaMask. What else happened here? One thing that was nice also is that there was an integration with Meta with IPFS. So that was some initiative that was from Jan, but I think that was pretty cool. So it's basically the votes are published on IPFS, and so it helped to fix the problem that the app is not decentralized, because we can still verify that the vote exists on IPFS. So that's really good. So now we're gonna check out the code. So just I want to make sure that I have the correct Windows. So can you guys confirm that you actually see GitHub and not the video? I don't want to repeat the problem of last time, but I think we do see the GitHub here. So this time Jan separated the front end from the back end, so we have two different repo. So here for this repo, this is the front end. So I think so is it a React front end? I believe so. It uses a Tailwind. So Tailwind is like this very popular CSS library. Oh no, view config, no. So I guess this is in view, what I'm saying. Okay, so let's go in source. Oh yes, this is definitely a view app. Okay, so I'm not so used to view, but probably we'll be able to figure it out. So you can see the structure really is similar to the structure of a React app. We also have a store where to manage the data, router. So router, you can understand clearly the different screen here. So home, proposal, create, etc. And what else? We have? SRC. So here components. So here you can see this is very modular here. What else we have interesting? Okay, I think that's it for the front end. And what about the back end? Okay, so for the back end, I realized that Jan used Golang. So guys, I have to admit I'm not very knowledgeable in Golang. Okay, so I'm gonna do as I can to comment the code. But so here we have some Docker configuration. Then I think it starts here probably in CMD. In CMD hub, main.go. Then okay, so main function. So we start by here. Okay, so Pinata. Okay, so Pinata, this is a service to pin some data to IPFS. So on IPFS, if you don't pin your data, then it's going to be basically destroyed by the system very quick. So you have to run your own IPFS node, or you use a service like Pinata. So if you want to persist the data, so that's what we do here. After so we connect to our database. So I guess we use MongoDB, but I'm not too sure. And here we define the different routes. And after we have the handler, so proposal, etc. Okay, so I don't know which web framework it uses because I'm not familiar. Oh yeah, so here we have a confirmation. We use the MongoDB database, and then where we have the other things. I think this is in internal. Okay, so let's see if I can understand something. We go in internal handler. Yeah, here proposal.go. No, okay, let's go in vote. Okay, so here this is we import some libraries. Here we define some data structure, and here this is the function that is executed when we post a vote. Yeah, and after I have to say I don't know enough of Go. But yeah, it seems like seems pretty cool. I wasn't expecting an implementation in Golang. So where does it leave us? So now it's time for us to vote. So that's why here let me put the link. Just 1 second. Okay, so I put the link to vote in the chat. So you guys can vote for the 3 projects. So in order, that was Mark, first project, second project, Samet, and Jan, last project. So I'm going to open this to vote for 1 week. So that's going to be until next Friday. And after, I'm going to announce the winner. And in 2 weeks, so that's going to be Friday, August 13th, we are going to do the kickoff live stream for the next ETB project. And so if you have any idea for what's going to be the topic for the next ETB project, you send me an email at julian@EatTheBlocks.com and tell me what do you think we should build next for the next ETB project. I I also had a question for you guys, because I was thinking of one thing. Okay, so now the way we do this ETB project is I set the topic, and then we all do the we all do the same. We implement the same topic, the same project. But I was wondering if it wouldn't be better if this is just like a traditional hackathon where everybody can build whatever they want as long as it's based on the ETB project, and then we decide on the winner at the end. So I don't know what's the best. Is it better to do like a traditional hackathon, or is it better to do the way we're doing now, where I set a specific topic? So this is an open question. But in any case, for the next time, we're going to set a specific topic. So if you have an idea for the next topic, you send me an email. Yeah, so I'm pretty I'm positively surprised with the participation for this first ETB project, because this is the first time I do this. So I had no idea how to do it. I never done any hackathon before. So it's super cool to see that we had 3 teams that at least submitted something. If you wanted to participate this time but you couldn't, don't worry, we're gonna have other project, and in the future when we're gonna do the voting, we're gonna use the app of this project. Okay, so is there any question on ETB project? Let me see. JP saying I can't open the Google form. Can you please leave a link in the description? Okay, let me post it again. Can you guys see the link now to vote? I think I'm going to send an email to everybody in any case. Yeah, I'll put it in the description as well. But it's weird. It should show up in the chat. Patrice saying, great work. Could you please add links to... you guys still cannot see the link? I just posted it a couple of times. Okay, or maybe I'm saying I think open hackathon will be great. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Mark saying yes, we can. I think he's talking about the link to vote. Batman, smash that like button, everyone. Yes. Patrice, what are the criteria for the best project? So that's a very good question. So basically, first, how does it implement the functionality that we're specified here? So here, this is basically the specification. Does it implement all the features that were mentioned? Also from a user perspective, is it nice to use? And then of course, aesthetically, do you find it pleasing? Yeah, and after this is this is going to be also a matter of personal test. Okay. Okay, so some people say that they voted. Okay, so it seems like the link is working. But anyway, I'll put it in this description after. I'll send an email. Okay, guys, so that's it for this demo day for the first project, for the first ETB project. So thanks all for coming here, and I will see you soon on Eat the Blocks. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye bye everybody.